I'm Ray Davies, I'm the head brewer at Great Trees Brewery. Just want to speak pretty much about mashing in, or the mashing in process, which is the first phase of the brewing. Okay, so as you can see, all the malt's laid out. Okay, tomorrow's brew is a porter, which is a very dark beer. Okay, we've got a malt conveyor, which is what we call an auger, and we've got a nitrator which feeds into the mash tun. And on the left hand side, as you can see, we've got a hot liquor tank. Okay, hot liquor is obviously hot water. The water is set overnight, and in the morning when we come in, the immersion heater will warm the water up to the required temperature. When the water is introduced to the malt, it's what we call a strike temperature. Normally at Great Trees, we normally strike at about 75, 76 degrees. Okay, so the water will be pumped from the hot liquor tank across, and then it will meet the malt when the malt is conveyed from the sacks manually into the malt conveyor or auger, up the tube, down the hydration tube, and then it's hit by 75, 76 degrees water, and it will drop onto the plates at a precise temperature of about 65, 60 degrees, which is our optimum mashing temperature. Okay. Once all the malt has gone up into the auger and it's gone into the mash tun, that is classed as what we call all in. All in is a term to say that all the malt is in the mash tun, the temperatures have been taken, the time we've mashed in has been logged, and that then will, for instance, for this beer, we'll probably stand for 90 minutes in the mash tun, and the beer then, obviously the hot water that's been added to the malt becomes wort. Wort is the German term for unfermented beer. Basically, what we're doing is we're waiting for the enzymes to react in the malt with a stand time for 90 minutes, and we're going to extract the enzymes like alpha and beta amylase, basically simple sugars, from the malt, and then send it over to the copper, which is just on the left hand side there. Alright, so that pretty much is the first phase. Once we start extracting the wort, what we do is we sparge some hot water over the mash bed, and we try and drain as much sugars out of the mash tun as we physically can. And that's the first phase where we go through what we call mashing in.